Estongo! I don't know the rest.
Seminole Logie. Can you keep going from there?
Majanita? No, I'm kidding.
Pretty close. Jeremy Foltz, Choho Jifkados, Mojanita, Hadam Nita, He, those and Pompo Hoyan. All right, your turn.
Josiah Jimboy.
Well, we took calls and everyone wrote in. Apparently, Josiah is the fan favorite, and so people wanted more Josiah on the line, and so Josiah Jimboy is going to be co-hosting today. Delaney Pinnock's out of the office, and so we was like, let's get Josiah back into the chair because everyone seems to like Josiah.
No.
And so we'll be with you for the next half hour. Welcome to the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma radio program. Like I said, I'll be your host, Jeremy Foltz, and alongside of me, Josiah Jimboy. And we're going to bring you some of the happenings going along in the res this week and maybe some of the things that happen. Josiah, before we get into the news, anything happened this weekend?
No, not nothing really interesting. No, not really.
No? I thought you smoked some meats.
Yeah, I smoked some country style ribs.
Oh yeah. You know what though? You didn't bring me any. I was a little disappointed.
They didn't make it past Saturday.
Oh. Well, good deal then. Well, let's go ahead and get right into it. Every week we talk about 4th and 8th Sundays, church meetings. And so this week, I told Josiah, everyone likes to hear Josiah read the churches that's having their church meetings this week. And so I told him I'd throw him the T section. And so we'll have Butler Creek, Cedar Creek, Eufaula, Grave Creek, Greenleaf, Hidgety, New Yucca, Randall Mission, Sand Creek.
Tallahassee.
Ding, ding, ding. That's one.
All right, you got the rest.
Keep going. Tawatley, yeah.
Okay, all right.
2.
Tuka, Parthka.
We'll say Tukpafka.
All right.
I kind of set you up on that one.
Yeah,
pre-show though. Yeah.
You told me it wrong. Tugabuchi,
yeah.
Tuskegee,
good job.
Woka Indian Baptist.
That's it. Good job, Josiah. Did a good job this week. And then also the Choga the Lummi, the official publication of the Seminole Nation,
AWS8
has added church meeting dates to the monthly publication. And so if you're a member of a Muskogee Seminole church and you don't hear or see your church listed, please email the Seminole Media or email seminolemedia@gmail.com and let the communications department and our friend right here, Josiah Jimboy, let him know, and he'll get it all updated and let him know when your next church meeting is, and they'll get it published. So ain't that right, Josiah?
That's right.
Good deal. And then every week we talk about the ones that have started their journey, and a lot of families are missing loved ones today. We want to remember those families and members of the community in your thoughts and in your prayers. And at this time, we pause for a moment of silence. Mado. And so getting into some of the news, the General Council, Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, has a special meeting this weekend, August 26th at 10 a.m., located at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. And we do have the agenda right here in front of us. And so, Josiah, let's kind of go through some of the resolutions here. So, under unfinished business, there's TR 2023-53, which is a tribal resolution reaffirming Resolution TR 98-113 and TR 2015-72 to authorize the pursuit of mineral claims before the Congress of the United States of America to seek reparations and to hire special legal counsel. And then we get into new business.
TR 2023-54, a tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma authorizing a special services contract with John Tasuda III.
All right, and then TR 2023-56, a resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma General Council authorizing Seminole Nation Gaming Enterprise to enter into a contract with a third-party consultant. And over the last couple of weeks, Josiah, these have been some two big issues going on.
Mm-hmm.
You have the mineral rights claims, and then also the gaming enterprise contracts, third parties coming in, giving some presentations. All that can be viewed on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma YouTube channel. Is that right, Joe?
The presentations are currently being uploaded right now, but yeah, by the end of the day, you should be able to view all those presentations.
Okay. And then with the General Council meeting going on this weekend, we do have some notification of some band meetings happening last night on Monday. Every Monday prior to a General Council meeting, there is a Bands Chiefs meeting that usually takes place in the gym. But then also the Miccosukee Band will meet on Thursday, August 24th at 6:30 p.m. And then on Thursday, August 31st at 6:30 at the Transportation Building on the Miccosukee Mission grounds.
Then we have another band meeting. The Ochizy Band will meet at 6:30 on Tuesday, which is today, August 22nd, at the North Community Center. Please email ochizyband.seminole@gmail.com for the virtual link.
All right. And then also the Tuzagea Harjo Band will meet on Thursday, August 24th at 6 p.m. at the Council House. And then a second meeting will take place on Thursday, August 31st, 6 p.m. at the Council House for the quarterly meeting. And then we have a public notice. Joe, you don't want to read that?
That's a lot of reading.
All right, then. The Seminole Nation of Oklahoma will be accepting sealed bids for salvage vehicles. Vehicles are sold as is and are not guaranteed. Vehicles may be viewed at the Miccosukee Mission grounds and at the Seminole Nation Senior Citizen Center in Wewoka, and that's only one day on August 21st, which was yesterday. Interested bidders may receive a vehicle listing from Lori Proctor at the Tribal Complex. And then if you want to place a bid, the deadline to receive bids will be August 23rd of 2023 at 5 p.m. And then you'll have no later than August 24th you'll have no later than August 28th to make a payment. And the vehicles are to be removed within 2 working days of that payment by August 30th. So make sure you get over there. There look like to be some pretty nice little vehicles over there.
I'm going to start a bid at $5. See if I can get in there.
You never know. You might win one. And the news everyone wants to hear, we have Seminole Nation Days coming up, Joe.
Yep.
You've been working very hard on some of the flyers going on.
Yep.
Fill us in.
Seminole Nation Days is coming up September 15th through the 17th. Friday, September 15th, carnival rides will open and tournaments will begin. Booths will open, and Friday night there will also be a stomp dance. Saturday, September 16th, will be the parade, and I think that will be starting at 10.
At 10, yep.
And then we'll have a traditional meal, free concert, and the State of the Nation address. And then Sunday, September 17th, we start off with the powwow, the fishing derby, archery, and many more. So vendor info, you can contact 405-257-7200.
Good deal. And so let's kind of go back through that, because Thursday on the 14th that's when things actually kind of kick off with the Seminole Nation Princess Pageant. And that takes place at the Jeff Johnson Auditorium on the campus of Seminole State College. Do we know what time that starts?
I think it's 6.
6 at 6 o'clock. And it's usually, I don't go to that many princess pageants, but princess pageants seem to take a little time to get through because you have all these young ones representing themselves and their communities, their bands, and then they also do like that talent competition.
Yep.
They change outfits a few times throughout there. Then they have to give all the judges time to calculate their scores. And so that will happen on Thursday night. The Saturday before that is actually the little ones, the pageant for the little ones. And that's going to be let me scroll down to that flyer, the Future Leaders Seminole Nation Baby Pageant, which is Saturday, September 9th. At 9 o'clock in the morning. That's located at Seminole Nation Miccosukee Mission Gym. The entry fee has been erased to zero, so it's free entry or free application fee. And then the deadline to submit your baby into this is August 25th at 4 o'clock in the evening at the Seminole Nation Division of Commerce. And so if you have any questions about that, you can give them a phone call or go over to the Division of Commerce offices over there off of 2115 West Wrangler Boulevard in Seminole, Oklahoma. But then that's the Saturday before Nation Day starts. Then Thursday we have the Princess Pageant. Friday, booths open up in the afternoon. Carnival rides open up in that afternoon. Tournaments start. Stomp dance is that evening. Then Saturday, like you mentioned, the parade. Well, on Saturday morning, there is a 5K that's being held on the Miccosukee Mission grounds that start between the Light Horse and the North Community Building. And so to register, registration begins at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. And then you have the 1 mile walk and fun run. That's at 7 a.m. The 5K begins at 7:15. The first 200 participants to pre-register and attend the race will receive a T-shirt. You can call Jordan to pre-register, or you can, that phone number is 405-584-7941, or you can use the link runsignup.com/Seminole Nation Days 5K. And then that's not even talking about on Thursday as well, the 14th, Seminole Nation Days golf tournament, the 4-man scramble that's going on here at Jimmy Austin Golf Course. And registration's at 8 a.m. on that one. Shotguns start at 9. And did I see like a new truck even in there?
Yeah, for one of the hole-in-ones.
Golly. $5,000 for another hole-in-one. It says one hole-in-one, $5,000, one hole-in-one, new truck. Lunches provided. So some good things going on that week. And then where did I leave off on Saturday? Saturday at 10, we had the parade. And then after the parade, entertainment starts in the new arena. That's going to be on the east side of the road. Mm-hmm. And that will be the same location where the posting of the colors, the State of the Nation will be at around a little afternoon usually. And then there'll be something going on in the small arena all afternoon. You know why I know that, Joe?
Because you're the MC.
I got put in charge of the small arena this year, so I know what's going on for the most part. At least I'm going to say I know what's going on for the most part. And then after that, about 5 p.m., a band that you may know called the 99 South Band goes on at 5, and that leads into the traditional meal. And at 5 o'clock, after the 99 South Band gets done on the east side of the road, and the meal gets done, that's when everything starts focusing on the big stage on Saturday night. That's when you have fan favorite Smiling Vic And then you also have Indigenous going on.
Yep.
And so it'll be a good night on Saturday. And then Sunday starts early this year because there is the National Day of Prayer, the Day of Prayer. And then there's also a Seminole Nation car show that morning as well. That's going to start at 8 a.m. at the Transportation Building, which is further north on the Miccosukee Mission grounds. And that's hosted by the Department of Transportation. They're going to have a live band out there, going to have door prizes, hot dogs, a bounce house. They're giving away a set of tires, too.
Oh, really?
It is like up to $1,000 for a set of tires. Yeah. And so
to go over there.
If you need some new skins on your car, that's where you need to go, because you can get a set of tires. And apparently it'll be pretty nice, they said.
That's where I'll be.
Yeah, I'm going to go put my name in that.
James, here I come.
My soul's kind of running a little thin.
Right.
And then also during, September 15th through the 16th, there is the 3-on-3 Seminole Nation Days co-ed basketball tournament going on. And so there's a lot of things going on this weekend. And the more information we get, the more that we'll share with everyone. And again, just mark it on your calendars to be out at the mission starting on Friday. That's going to be the 15th. And then you'll be there till Sunday, because Sundays starts. Oh, I didn't even talk about the powwow. Sunday at noon. And that goes till about 10 o'clock in the evening. And then the carnival's also open on Sunday. And I think the rides, they said, start at noon too on Sunday to the evening. So it should be a good time. Make sure you drink your water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last year I started cramping up and I couldn't do nothing about 9 o'clock at night. I was like a little ball of twisted muscle that I didn't even know I had.
After I got hot, it was just all a blur. I remember the rest of Seminole Nation days.
Had last year dirt all in my teeth.
Yeah.
They said this year won't be like that, so let's hope. All right, and then ARPA team. Let's go ahead and go to the clothing applications.
The Seminole Nation clothing program. Am I reading the right thing?
Yep.
The 2023 ARPA clothing application is now available to be downloaded on the tribal website. That's at www.sno-nsn.gov. The $200 disbursement is based on availability of funds and will be accepted between months of August 1st and September 30th. Only downloaded applications will be accepted. No emailed, faxed, or copied applications will be accepted. Upon downloading, please refer to page 2 of the application for more guidelines and procedures to ensure proper processing.
Good deal. And then we talked about the 5K earlier. That's being put on by diabetes and the CHR department over there. Amanda Upshaw does a great job with her staff. And then they also, Mondays and Wednesdays, they do, starting at 10 o'clock, they do the 10 a.m. chair aerobics located here in Seminole at the bridge. And then around noon, they do brown bag fitness on Mondays and Wednesdays at Jafigny Wellness Center. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they do chair aerobics and Tai Chi classes at New Life Church in Wewoka, and that starts around 10 a.m. as well. But then Tuesday and Thursdays around noon, they do brown bag fitness at the Senior Citizens Building in the OAP exercise room. And so if you're interested in being a part of any of those weekly sessions, contact Jerome Harrison at 405-584-7923. And Joe, tell us a little bit about the paper. I heard the digital copy is already available.
Yep.
Hard copies have been sent out.
Yep. So the August 2023 issue.
What was that?
I know. The August 2023 issue of the Choga Tulumi is now available on the tribal website. The hard copies are already out, like you said. And so now we're just preparing for the September issue. The September issue will be a bunch of Seminole Nation Day stuff. So be looking forward to that.
Good deal. And then what about if people want to put in birthdays and any kind of announcements? Has the deadline already came yet, or when's the deadline?
The The deadline was last Friday, but if you still have any September birthdays or anybody that has passed away in the month of August, we're still accepting obituaries.
Get them in today. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically
get them in
as
today
soon as you can. And you can send those to seminolemedia@gmail.com.
Send them to Josiah Jim Boyd.
SeminoleMedia@gmail.com.
All right. Again, that's SeminoleMedia@gmail.com. All right. And then also some exciting news out of food and nutrition. No, they don't have more cheese over there. The Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Services invites you to join them for the grand opening of their new Nutrition Ed Kitchen. The date's going to be August 31st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Building, which is located at 12577 North South 3540 Road in Seminole, Oklahoma. Lunch will be provided, so if you're planning on going, make sure you call them and RSVP 405-257-7236. All right, let's talk a little bit about higher ed. Higher ed has the scholarship for the fall 2023 semester that opened back on July, and they'll be available on the tribal website, which is sno-nsn.gov. Paper applications available for pickup at the higher ed office, which is located at 630 North Main Street next to the Pink Laundry here in Seminole. The deadline to apply is quickly approaching. The deadline is September 14th, which is the day of the Princess Pageant, right?
And the golf tournament.
And so make sure, and that's by the close of business that day. So make sure you get your applications in. And for those who are unable to stop in during the week, Seminole Nation Higher Ed is offering scholarship Saturdays. And the next one is going to be September the 9th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So come and learn more about the BIA Higher Education Scholarship. And then there was also a video on the Facebook page showing a short tutorial on those applying for the scholarship that needed help. But
yeah. And then some more information from higher ed. They're offering free GED classes Monday through Wednesday, or Monday and Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to noon and from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Located at 630 North Main Street in Seminole, Oklahoma. All GED class material is provided at no charge, and it is open to the public. GED test for Seminole Nation tribal members will be paid for, but all others will need to pay for his or her own test.
And then also some scholarship information we'd like to share. The Harjo Education Foundation Fall 2023 Scholarship. The deadline to apply is September 22nd. The Harjo Education Foundation welcomes all higher education students to apply. It's a $500 scholarship. And you can visit them on Facebook at Harjo Education Foundation. And Joe, we had a chance to actually meet members of the Harjo Foundation in Thackerville, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, at the Intertribal Conference we went to,
yes,
and
sir.
Had a good time meeting them. I think they're actually even Catherine's cousin, but
she's related to everybody.
She is related to everyone. But it was nice meeting them, and they represented the Harjo Foundation very well, and still waiting on our swag. They said, we'll get you some Harjo Education swag. Okay.
We're still waiting. Catherine, if you're listening, we're still waiting. Tell your cousins.
And then also some JOM meetings on the books. Sasakwa Public Schools, August 23rd at 6:30 p.m. You have a JOM meeting going on. And then Butner Public Schools, located in the Commons area, August 31st at 6 p.m. You have a JOM meeting going on. So make sure you attend those.
And then we have a big announcement from the Seminole Nation Language Program.
Oh, we do. Do you want to do this one, or you want me to do this one?
I think you have the voice for it.
Okay, I'll do this one. The Seminole Nation Elder Audio Recordings, the language program is happy to implement this service, and the language program wants to invite elders to come record stories, songs, family history, tribal history, speeches in the language. And so, a lot of times we hear that some of these stories are getting lost, and unfortunately our elders Sometimes they start their journey before they get a chance to record some of this stuff. And so if you know someone that wants to share some of their stories or just even talk in the language, we just want to do our part and record some of that for archive purposes. And so you can give us a call at 405-562-5567 or email language@sno-nsn.gov. To give us a call to set up an appointment, and then what we'll do is get them in our recording booth, and they can have at it. They can be Michael Jackson or Olivia Newton-John if they want to in that recording booth. They just got to sing in the language.
You know, my nickname is Young Elder.
Oh, yeah.
So does that mean I can stop by too? No.
Probably not. Probably not. All right. You want to talk about Laheep?
I'll let you do that one too.
All right. Seminole Nation Laheep Cooling Assistance began on June 20th. And again, if you have any questions about Laheep, contact Social Services, 405-786-5025. And then, Joe, what about the veterans announcements? You want to talk about that?
Yes, sir. Attention all veterans. Beginning back on May 17th, 2023, a veteran service representative from VSR, there will be assistance will be provided in every area of your veteran services for disability claims, and every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 2:30, located at the Veteran Center building at the Miccosukee Mission. You can contact Galen Greenwald. He's the director of Veteran Services Office at 951-533-1407.
Yeah, that's an important thing to get out there. And it's also not just for Seminole Nation members at all. Anyone can go every Wednesday. It's just first come, first serve from 9 a.m. to 2:30. And get out there if you have any questions regarding anything to do with being a veteran. And then also job openings, job vacancies. You can go to sno-nsn.gov, click on the careers tab, and see all the fun, exciting futures that are awaiting people in their life.
Mm-hmm.
So community service specialists, data entry file clerk, class coach, mentors, early Head Start teacher, early Head Start floater, tribal youth coordinator, maintenance driver. And then also the Housing Authority has a opening for housing service specialists. And so if you have a question or would like to apply for housing, give them a phone call, 405-257-6604. All right. And then before we get into birthdays, let's talk about some of the community events going on. The Native American Film Festival featuring David Grand is going to be taking place here in Seminole, Oklahoma at the Seminole State College at the Jeff Johnston Auditorium, Thursday, September 21st from 10 to 11. And if you don't know who David Grand is, he's the author of Killers of the Flower Moon, The Osage Murders and Birth of the FBI, which is a movie that Martin Scorsese has directed, which is coming out in October, and it should be a good one.
And then we have a Legend Senior Golf Tournament, 60 and over, October 18th, 2023, Rock Creek Golf Course in Sapopa, Oklahoma. 4-man scramble, $65 per person, includes green fee, cart, driving range, and lunch. Payout registration and must show tribal card with driver's license. 15 team limit. All proceeds pay out to first, second, and third place. Deadline to enter is October 5th. For questions, please contact Rusty Miller, 918-406-4822, or Todd Parker at 918-264-8886.
And tonight, Seminole language sessions going on at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. The free and everyone is welcome to attend, and this is the one taught by Natalie Harjo, Wayne Shaw, Fanny Harjo, Charlie Hill, Lottie Cootie, and Rex Haley. And again, that is open to the public. 3 hours tonight, starting at 6 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. Let's get some of them birthdays.
So to start off, we're going to start with Brooke Fixico, Christy Harjo, Minnie Hopper, Audrey Grasses. Am I saying that? Grasses? Anthony Conley, Timmy Proctor, Huli Harjo.
Huli the Cooley Harjo.
Huli the Cooley Harjo. And then Samantha Larney. And then we have Greg Chilcote, Tiffany Coley, Anthony Buddy Wood, Anthony Mock, Russ Wood, Dana Factor, Tasha Cootie, Laura Vota, I might have said that last name wrong, Nicole Langford, Donna Palmer, Dales, and then John Impson.
Josiah, you never let us down, buddy.
I don't. It's the handwriting, though. This one's the handwriting. This one's not me. That's the handwriting.
All right. Man, we got that all knocked out in 30 minutes. You have any last word? I mean, any words at the end of the show?
Tired. Got it done.
I can't do any more work the rest of the day. My mind's wore out too much from the radio show. No. All right, then you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, SNO-NSN.gov for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday. You can also, if you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at SeminoleMedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251 because I want to see your meat pie sales. I want to see those ads, so because I'm getting hungry and it's lunchtime. And as always, tune in every Tuesday around 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. For radio producer Mark Williams, who's not in the studio today, engineer Bo Whitekiller, co-host
Josiah Jimboy,
Catherine's over there as well. I'm Jeremy Foltz, Mado, and we'll see you next week.